Hello everyone and welcome to Theme Park Worldwide, where we're continuing on our updates here from Thorpe Park, from the opening of Hyperia, our new UK #1 coaster, and of course the tallest and fastest roller coaster in the UK.
We are so glad that this coaster is finally open because it is excellent.
Now tonight we're actually staying here in the Thorpe Shark Cabins, but not just in any room, we're in a Hyperia room.
Oh, that is so exciting. Like, we love the ride, so why not stay in the Hyperia room as well?
I thought we'd book it for tonight, of course, the official opening day, because it'd be a really nice place to come and relax and, of course, yeah, just make the most of whilst we're down here at Thorpe Park. So come and join us. We're going to give you a little bit of a tour around the Thorpe Shark Cabins and then, of course, head up into our Hyperia themed room. Let's go. And as we make our way down to the Thorpe Shark Cabins, here's a look at the reception area and some really good bits of theming around here, actually, including the sign just up there on the top. This is the main reception building here on the left. Then you've got the huge shark itself just over there as well. And there's some little Easter eggs and old signage and all sorts of different things that relate to Thorpe Park, all in the shark itself as well. Even things like this surfboard actually just outside here that's got the very old Thorpe Park logo. I can't just say the old logo now because obviously they've changed the logo for this year. But yeah, the very old logo of Thorpe Park just down there. But yeah, this is the reception and a check-in area just over here at the Shark Cabins. And of course we're right next to the lake here as well, which means you get some great views from up there in the cabins. And there's a closer look at the shark itself. Like, at first glance you think, oh, that's a good bit of theming, but when you get a lot closer you realise actually a lot more details on this than you first realise. So we head down here and have a little look inside the cabin itself. See lots of old signage and little Easter eggs to around the park just over here. Like, look at this. Hey, you got like the old X sign just over there. Hey, Rocky Express, that's made its way in there. Oh, that's fantastic. A Coke refill sign just up there. Old branding just down there. Order point, of course, 80 miles an hour. So that would have been somewhere down there by Stealth. The Kinder Creek Railway just over here as well. Amity Seafoods just up there. There we go. Oh, all this old branding just here. Main entrance, Fast Track and Disabled just over there. Oh, like just so many like throwbacks to things. SS Octopus Shop, I remember when that sign was in the park. Yeah, there's Zodiac just over on the right.
Storm in a teeth.
Yeah, more from Kinder Creek just over there as well. And of course the Loggers Leap signs. Yeah, they've kind of like added to this over the years. And at first glance you think, wow, that's very impressive. But also look at this, it looks like B&M coaster track, doesn't it? Of course much thinner, much smaller than normal B&M coaster track. But I think that's great how it goes all over the top. And they do light this up down here as well at night, which is great. And this is a bit more like it. There you go, a bit more like the box section just over there. You know what it reminds me of? In the queue line for Nemesis Reborn, and even the original Nemesis, you know, it had like some fake track, didn't it, coming out from the station. It looks quite similar to that with the design just over there.
It's so cool.
Yeah, I do like that. We're going to make our way around here now, and we'll take you up to the Hyperia room. So of course you've got all the cabins that are built kind of on top of each other and in two rows just here with all the rooms looking out either over the park or over the water. And of course you've got the nice views looking out just there too. Now, I mean, I think the cabins are great, but I'd still love to see in the future Thorpe Park open a proper hotel here. I mean, in the past there have been plans to open a hotel. They were going to build one on the other side actually, like looking over towards the water, and I remember in them plans they were looking at maybe like getting on a boat to bring you over. It'd be a bit like Universal, wouldn't it, you know?
It'd be so good. I'd love to see them build a proper hotel at some point in the future.
They have just actually extended the time that these are going to be here though, the Thorpe Shark Cabins, and of course it used to be known as the Thorpe Shark Hotel, and before that it actually had some different branding, you know, originally. So we're going to hello, have a good day. We're going to make our way upstairs now and we'll show you the Hyperia room. So they've got a few different theme rooms here now, and of course you've got like the two rows down here on this side and the ones out on the other side just there as well. So they've got a few different rooms, haven't they now?
Yes, they've got a lot of themed rooms, themed to the ride. So they've got like Stealth, Swarm, Nemesis, Inferno. I do like how they're going down the route of having themed rooms.
Yeah, it's good. Like, I definitely prefer that. And we're actually over here on the park side. The cool thing with the Hyperia rooms is that they actually look out at Hyperia, which is fantastic. And not only that, you also get some great views of the Swarm just down the left hand side. You can see Stealth, and then of course it's off to the left, Hyperia, and it is the opening day today, so we thought what a day to come and stay in a Hyperia room. We thought why not? There we go, there's a little look over to the ride, and then right opposite here, you've got the doors. I like how these are all themed in as well. Got that kind of metal look that you see from the stylisation of the ride itself. gone to find our Fearless. Come on in. So yeah, let's go and make our way into our room and have a look. Hey, and here we go then. We're now inside the cabin. And look at the view just out the window there. Hyperia making its way down that awesome twisted first drop. So that's what really makes it. You can look out just here of the window and see it. Now with these being shipping containers, of course, that have been transformed into rooms, you haven't got like a massive window to look out. But yeah, you have got this little porthole and it says Hyperia. And of course you can just cover that over as well. Just like so. I like how fast you came in then, Charlotte.
Did you want me to do that again?
Yeah, that was really good. What's on the other side actually? It says,
Cloud 9 dreaming.
do not disturb. Ready? Oi. That's
You
it.
could play like a game with that and be like, can you get it on in one?
There we go. So welcome to our themed cabin for Hyperia. Oi, I tell you what. This is really nice. Like, they are very small, these, bear in mind if you are staying in them, but this is fantastic. I mean, out of all of them, this is brilliant, having Hyperia's logo just up there, and the fact that that's not just a vinyl, that's actually a proper sign on there. Like, look at the detailing on that. They need to sell these in the shop. Well, you know what, I might even try and make one of these at some point. Like, you could just get like some RGB strip lighting and maybe make one of them, of course, all around the back. But yeah, that is fantastic, isn't it? That amazing, proper light sticking off the wall. Yeah, that could have easily just been a vinyl on there, you know, and just a light shining on it. But no, it's actually backlit and it looks fantastic. For the golden ride just there, the goddess itself, Hyperia. Oh, amazing. Of course, that was one of the first promotional images that we saw from Thorpe Park like last year. I remember us seeing that image and it just seems quite surreal now, knowing that the ride's operating and everyone's on there enjoying the attraction. But yeah, that is brilliant. You enjoy the sign there, Charlotte?
I think that's really nice. Like, we'll be lying in bed tonight and we'll just have that backlit.
Yeah, like, it's so nice and ambient.
I might be able to get it on.
Oh, here we go. I'm not too sure.
I don't know.
Hey, that's nice, that is.
Yeah, it's lovely.
That is a good ambiance just here in the room.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Well, yeah, if we flick the light back on, you can see there at the back it says Dream Fearless. Now a lot of the other decor, of course, it is just vinyl finishes, but that really makes it pop out from the wall there. Here's the double bed. So of course they do sleep up to 4 people. Quite tight with 4. I have had 4 in one of these before. It is quite tight. Bear that in mind, but still, you know, there is enough room, but for 2 ideally, I would say. And you've got the TV just over there as well. All the walls been done in the print as well, and you've got this kind of cushioning that runs all around the side, and yeah, a little bit of storage if you needed to down there at the bottom. However, not for us, because obviously my legs will be sticking out down here and they'll be probably touching this. So yeah, you know, it's better just leaving that free if you're a little bit taller. And then you got, yeah, the smaller lights down there at the side. Cloud 9 climates, yeah, even like all the signage for the different things like the air conditioning there is all themed in to the ride itself.
Find your fearless.
Hey, I think that's nice. Like, and obviously that's a bed. So Charlotte's on one of the smaller beds. That's got the decor all at the bottom.
And then this will pull down.
Yeah.
It'll be another bed.
Obviously, you know, it's even better when there is just a couple of you in the room because you can leave that up and that's another great photo opportunity.
It is, it's lovely.
Yeah, I like how they've done that on the bottom of the bed. You wouldn't realise that was another bed, to be honest. But yeah, that's
the
nice.
person lying on this one because they can look up and it would say "Find your fearless."
Yeah, nice little demonstration.
Yeah.
Down here on the floor, that's all been themed in as well. And you have got the storage just underneath. We've stayed in one of these before and done a room tour, but obviously not, you know, with the theming that we got to see. Even like the fire rules just there. You know, actually in the event of a fire, that's all themed in just there. It says Hyperia over on the side. Even all the drawers, they've got the wings on just there. Of course, there isn't loads of storage room in these, is there? You know?
Yeah, it's like some things are a little bit impractical. It's like they've got the coat hangers there, but there's not enough like space to hang stuff up. If you like, if you've got a dress or something that you wanted to hang up, it's not long enough to be able to
that's the
hold
thing.
it.
Yeah, if you're looking for something a bit more spacious, you know, of course, you know, they're not amazing for that, but it's just a quirky thing for me to come and stay here. You know, I do feel like the cabins are the weakest accommodation that Merlin have, but I do appreciate how they're starting to theme them up and do a little bit more.
We were saying off camera, it might be better in the future if there was to make the cabins as like 2-person only.
Yeah.
So you've got the 4-person cabins, but you've also got the 2-person cabins where you've not got this bed, so you've got some more space. Maybe replace it with a sofa or a bigger wardrobe or something.
Yeah, I think that'd be good.
Future,
yeah, you could probably even fit like a table and chairs and a wardrobe in over there then. I think that'd be great. But yeah, you know, you have got bits of storage underneath the beds as well. And the drawers are, you know, they're all right. They can put your pants and socks in.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of the time you're only going to be staying for one night, aren't you, here as well, down at Thorpe Park. There you've got like tea and coffee making facilities up there at the top.
One of them tonight. I've got to figure out how to use that.
Look at that.
It was a normal kettle and it isn't.
That's an impressive,
I've never used
like,
one of
coffee
those
machine,
before.
that is, isn't it? An espresso. There you go. You can see all the instructions there, so we'll be able to follow them and
You
get
know
you a
what
nice
this
hot
calls
drink.
for? That's like me espresso.
Hey! I love it. Well,
It
yeah.
looks brand new, that does.
It looks in a good condition. I reckon that was replaced with the room. Have the others got an espresso in or not, or is it just
I don't think
these
I don't
themed rooms?
believe
Yeah.
I've ever seen one.
No.
Wow, what a device.
Yeah,
I think you just pop that in there and it makes you drink, but I'll be having a cup of tea later, but I'll read the instructions before.
I'm not really into hot drinks myself, other than hot chocolate, so I don't really know a lot about them sort of
I'm not
machines.
a coffee
You know.
person, but I'm a huge tea drinker. After having a cup of tea.
And then of course you've got the mugs over there. They're black, so they're on theme with it. And a nice big mirror just up there as well. We did get this in the room as well, didn't we? The Harrogate
We did.
spring water, which is quite nice. And we've got our certificate down there and a couple of other bits as well, haven't we?
Yeah, so if you're staying in the Hyperia room, I'm just going to go through what you do get. So you do get a car parking ticket, which is free of charge, and you also get some sets of fast track. So you get a hotel fast track. This is unlimited between 5 and 6. When you do check in, you do get the opportunity to have, I think it was 10 till 11 or 5 till 6 with unlimited fast track. And then because we are in the Hyperia room, we do get a Hyperia fast track, which is excellent.
Yeah, so that, you know, is worth the price itself, isn't it? You know, for a
So
Hyperia
it
fast
means
track.
we can go on whenever we want throughout the day.
Yeah, because they're like, what, £20
£20
each?
yeah, so that's 40 quid.
It is, yeah. So that's going to be great for a busy Saturday tomorrow.
Definitely, yeah.
You know, the second day of operation for the ride. Of course, we got our certificate as well from being down there on the ride itself. Yeah, towels, extra toilet roll provided down here as well. And we'll have a little look in the bathroom. As you can see on the door, like, you've got all the story, but we'll go through
Come back to that
in just a moment. We'll show you inside here
I
first.
think I might just start.
There you go.
I think the bathroom is a little bit small, and the thing that I've found is with the shower, it just sort of floods the whole room.
Yeah, it's one of them, isn't it? Where, yeah, it's designed like
It
that.
hasn't got a groove.
This is like the shower door, isn't it, as
Yeah,
well?
it is, yeah.
They're very small. Like I say, it's not a hotel, and I'm glad they changed the name. It used to be the Thorpe Shark Hotel,
But it's not.
and it was like, you know, it's not a hotel. And then originally it was called the Crash Pads, and I remember that's when I first stayed. You know, Crash Pads. So yeah, it's one of them, isn't it? But it's not a hotel. They are cabins. They are literally shipping containers. So bear that in mind. You know, I think before when they were selling it as a hotel, people were probably thinking like, oh, you know, this isn't
Higher
great. Yeah.
expectations for.
Whereas calling it cabins, you know what you're paying for. I'm loving this backdrop there with an Hyperia behind me just there. But yeah, as you can see, you got all the black and gold at the back, toilet just down there, the wings all on the side, very similar to that of on the merchandise. Actually, this design over here, plenty of towels up there too, and there's enough space around the toilet. You know, there's a bin down there. And then you got the basin off to the side. But yeah, if we come in and then we'll yeah, and then you can see the what I mean with the shower. So the shower's pretty good. It's one of them like from rainfall from the top, you know, which is nice.
But it soaks everywhere because there's no groove.
Yeah, it's better if it would have been, you know, closed off down there, and then all the water stays over there, you know.
Even if it just had a bit of an upper edge,
Yeah.
so that it stops just the water going all down there.
But yeah, that's just how it's been designed. But like, all this is very good. I mean, like I say, it is vinyl. Oh, there we go. I thought we were locked in then. Can you imagine? Like, no more rides on Hyperia for us. Like, we're filming this in the afternoon before we go back in and get some more rides. So of course, make sure if you haven't already, join us for our various videos we've already uploaded here from Hyperia at Thorpe Park. And then of course, staying in the room, you actually get the story. To be honest, I'm surprised they don't have this on display anywhere in Fearless Valley, in the actual area itself, you know, because this is the full backstory.
So really, you can only read it if you're staying in here.
Yeah, or by watching this video.
Yeah, you
yeah. There we go, so we go through it now. You ready for story time with Sean? Here we go. Let's go for it.
Should we do one each?
Yeah, we'll do a
Okay.
paragraph each. Here we go. So Hyperia, the untold story. Hyperia was the daughter of an ancient river god, and her fear of water imprisoned, I like how it's in capitals, her on the island she called home.
She refused to be defined by her fear and embarked on a quest to fashion her own wings, which would allow her to escape the island.
With unyielding determination, that's some big words to me, she toured tirelessly, crafting wings of steel that would grant her the ability to soar through the skies.
Once her wings were complete, summoning all of her courage, she would valiantly, is that how you say it? Leaped into the void.
Miraculously, the wings responded to her will, carrying her higher into the sky. Hyperia found herself flying, soaring above the very waters that once imprisoned her.
As she glided through the clouds, Hyperia felt an exhilaration she had never known. She was free, and the world below her stretched out like a tapestry of endless possibilities.
From that day forward, Hyperia's fearlessness knew no bounds.
Hyperia had conquered her fear of water by defying it. She became a legend, a symbol of triumph over adversity and testament to the power that lies within each and every person to overcome their deepest fears.
They're some of the biggest words you'll ever hear me say on this channel. But I do like the backstory there. Charlotte is basically Hyperia. Like literally, without the fear of water.
Yeah.
Like literally, you are Hyperia.
So if I can overcome my fear of water, I could be Hyperia.
Literally, like it says down there, like she had that fear of like the water, like kind of below her and everything.
Fear of like the rapids and stuff.
There you go, water eyes. But no, I think it's a very good backstory. Like I said, the ride isn't themed; it's stylized, but you can kind of see where they get the style from now with the metal and everything. It says about the metal wings just there that she made. That obviously carries on to everything, like the look of it, like all the floor. All the kind of industrial metal look of it all, and what you see really up there on the station as well. But no, it's a very nice room. Of course, you get free Wi-Fi. I feel like the Wi-Fi is a bit slower than it used to be. It used to be pretty fast, but maybe there's just that many people staying in. It's a bit slower at the moment.
Also, just beware you don't get a hairdryer. So if you are coming to stay, I'm not too sure if it's something that they do at reception, but I'd just bring your own if you are staying.
Yeah, I'm sure you might be able to ask and they give you one.
There might be a limited amount, but as it stands, we don't have a hairdryer.
There you go. But we'll just get a couple more views actually of the park, because we'll have a walk down here and you get some nice views actually looking over towards the Swarm. And then of course we've got breakfast here as well, haven't we?
We have. I like a good breakfast.
Yeah, so we'll take you along for breakfast in the morning.
That'd be nice.
And show you what's available down there as well, because breakfast is held in the dome. It hasn't got its own bar and restaurant actually here at the cabins. It's all over in the dome. But no, 10 out of 10 for the decoration. I think it's very nice. They've done a good job. The sign is the show stealer just over there. I think without the sign it might feel a bit like, oh, it's just a few vinyls, but for me that makes it a 10 out of 10 with the sign. I think it looks awesome. Let's go and have a look outside. This is actually one of my favourite views at Thorpe Park, here from the cabins looking out at the Swarm, and you can see the wing over drop there, the first inversion on the ride, and stealth. Oh, that was good timing. Brilliant, going over the top out there. The Swarm and stealth, fantastic. So yeah, of course they haven't got a main restaurant here at the cabins themselves. You do have to head into the dome or in the park in the daytime, of course, when it's open. But they have got the Thorpe Park Express down here, which do some drinks, snacks and hot food. I'm not too sure what they do these days. Used to do my favourite down here, roll over hot dogs, but I don't know if they do them anymore. In the park they swapped them to the sausage man and they're nowhere near as nice. So yeah, hopefully I'll be able to get a roll over hot dog down here.
I'll have to go and have a look what they do.
But yeah, a lot of these are just like the standard rooms, but I do like all the Shark branding actually on the side. Of course it's very kind of budget looking accommodation this. They've done the best they can though to make it look, nice, which is good. But I definitely prefer, a nice lakeside hotel in the future. Something a bit like Hotel Breakers that we stayed in at Cedar Point. How nice would that be here?
Hotel Breakers.
Yeah, they could literally have something like that. Let's go and have a look at the menu. I imagine it's run by Aramark now as well, so see what there is down here now. Here's your lake views. Just out over on this side too, but it is nice just having the convenience. Obviously when you are coming in here, that's not a slide, that's a rubbish chute, isn't it, I think? Or they put the laundry down it and then wheel it off maybe. Yeah, you ain't sliding down here. That'd be a good idea though, wouldn't it? Yeah, when you're coming in, worth bearing in mind, of course, this is located in the park itself. You do need to bring all your luggage in and have it go through the security scanner down there at the entrance. So bear that in mind if you are staying here at the cabins. And this is all lit up at night as well. Don't know what we got on the menu down here these days. Let's have a little look. I can see some Tyrrell's crisps. Got some Stella, got some Magnus. Don't know what we've got. Oh, we've got the tunes pumping down here as well, but there we go. You've got some pizzas just here. Pepperoni pizza, garden pizza, and garlic bread slices. And then you got garlic bread slices with cheese just down there as well. You can see the prices. Go off to the sides. Yeah, $11.85 for a pizza. And yeah, this bit's covered up. I think they used to do hot dogs, but I think they've covered that over with the Challenge 25, maybe. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be having any food down there tonight. None of the machines were switched on to have food. It's obviously operated by Aramark. I really hope that's the thing that we see change next at Merlin. Obviously, the past couple of years, we've had a company called Aramark running the food, and yeah, there's certainly been a decrease in quality. The good thing is, though, here at Thorpe, you have still got the brands such as KFC and also Burger King as well, which is good. I'm not sure why all this linen's just over. It's been here for about an hour, hasn't it now? Just out the front. Yeah, it looks a bit messy. Needs cleaning up a bit. But yeah, we're just going to go back in the room now, a little bit of a chill out, and then head back onto the park. That is the good thing, though, when you are staying here at the cabins, with it being literally in the park and this side of security as well. You can just nip back really nice and easy, and then be straight back on the rides, including the UK's tallest and fastest coaster. What I'll do tonight, though, when we come out the park, is just get a little bit of footage of the shark lit up at night, because obviously by all the signs and things there, it looks the parts lit up in the dark. So we'll see you all a little bit later on as we enjoy our stay here in our Hyperia room on the opening day of Hyperia. Well, it's almost midnight here at Thorpe Park, and one of the best things about staying in the Thorpe Shark Cabins are these amazing views that you get all to yourself at this time of night. I've literally just popped out the cabin just to come and show you this epic view of Hyperia and how peaceful it is. Of course, earlier on, everyone was round here getting the first rides, all the cheering, everybody was loving it, and it was an amazing atmosphere. But now it's just serenity and so peaceful down here towards the end of the night. Amazing. I'm just going to get a couple of shots of the shark to make our way back down there, but look at Hyperia. Stunning. So of course, that's the main way down into the dome. Then you got the sign for the Thorpe Shark Cabins just here too, and it's a short walk down to the big shark itself where you walk through the mouth. So it's nice and easy. Literally, you can be on a ride and 2 minutes later back in your accommodation. And I've got to say, the staff have worked so hard here, almost midnight, and on the opening day for Hyperia, there's literally still staff coming out tonight. They have worked so hard. Like, what a day it's been. So a big well done to everyone involved. Like, this is lovely, isn't it? Walking down, so nice and peaceful tonight. On the outside of the shark, you've got a few signs actually on the outside just there as well, which are very nice. And literally back through the mouth, all the teeth around the top there as well. Love it. And here we go, back through the signs and down to the room. Anyway, we'll see you all in the morning, where it's going to be time for breakfast over in the dome. So we'll see you then. Good night from the Hyperia opening day. What a historic day. Well, a very good morning. We had a nice sleep there in the Hyperia room at the Thorpe Shark Cabins, and we're ready for a bit of breakfast now over here at Vibes Bar and Kitchen. Did you sleep well, Charlotte?
I slept so well. I'm so hungry this morning.
Oh yeah, let's go and have a nice breakfast just here at Vibes. And here we are then, time for some breakfast, so you can get all your juices just over here as well. I do apologise about my voice. I've done that much talking and whooping on the rides and just enjoying myself, but literally my voice has almost gone. But you know what, it's been absolutely incredible, it really has. Get some nice hot drinks over here as well. There she is. And then you get your cereals here as well. 4 different choices of cereals there. Well, there's a few more actually on the top just there, if you want to get those as well. Oh, we've got some pancakes just down there. I love American pancakes, waffles, croissants, and penny chocolate just there as well. And of course, fully cooked breakfast here as well. You get your sausages just over there, your beans, your standard kind of breakfast really that you'd expect. And yeah, the breakfast is pretty good in here actually. More sausages just over there, hash browns. And you got some mini blueberry muffins just over here as well. I'm going to get a few of those and stock up to go on the park, because why not? Yeah, some yogurt just over there as well. And of course they have also got a toaster in here, so you can get some toast if you want to on the morning. They got wholemeal and also white toast just over there as well. Yeah, it's quite nice here in Vibes. You got refurbished a couple of years ago. Some nice bits of lighting in here. Just going to sit down now and enjoy our wonderful breakfast, and then we'll be heading for some more rides on Hyperia. Well, we just had our breakfast over there in Vibes, located within the dome itself. How was your breakfast?
The bacon had just come out and it was so juicy. That's just how I like my bacon.
Oh, fantastic. Yeah, quite a lot on offer actually for breakfast there. Continental and full English. All your juices, toast as well. I like the pancakes, there's some sausages, the mini muffins that they've got just there as well. Quite a nice variety, really.
And the good thing is with the mini muffins, you can wrap them up and pop them in your bag and take them on park.
Then you've got a snack for later on in the day, you see. There we go, all about making the most of it. You've paid for it at the end of the day, so you may as well get a couple of bits and take them with you. But that does bring us to the end of our stay here in the Thorpe Shark Cabins, and of course first ever stay in the Hyperia room.
Oh, the Hyperia room was really nice. I love that sign on the wall where it's backlit. It's so beautiful.
They've done a really good job with that. Of course the rest of the room, it is more just vinyls. I would have liked maybe a little bit more decoration around, but still what they've done is very nice, and just staying there on the opening day of Hyperia as well was really special. But that sign's amazing. I would love it if they sold those in the shop. I know they'd be really expensive as like a real premium product, a bit like the Wicker Man statue that Alton Towers do, but imagine selling them,
I think they should sell them like a limited edition, like there's only like 5 to be able to ever buy. That would be really good.
Yeah, it's amazing, like with the logo and having like the strip light behind it. Fantastic. Of course the rooms are quite small here. That's our main negative in terms of like storage room and stuff. I know you have got places under the beds and things, but there's not like a desk area and seating like Charlotte mentioned earlier. Just to have maybe some of them that have got 2 beds in would be really nice, and the theme rooms especially.
Yeah, especially. I think it's one of those where in the morning when you're getting ready, you're really struggling to like move around because there's just hardly any space in there. Yeah,
like it's kind of, you know, maybe do some of them that sleep 2 people, and obviously I'm not talking about all of them, but just have a few different options available, just so they can change the layout and make them a bit more spacious. But it's a great location. Of course, you know, you're paying to be in the park. It's quite special. It's like last night, you know, we came down and had a little look over towards Hyperia and just seeing the park at night. You know, it's quite nice having that exclusivity. And of course, if you do need to get out in the night, it's manned 24 hours by literally pressing a little button, and you can go in and out of the gate if you do want to nip out of Thorpe Park and get anything. But there we go. That does of course bring us to the end of our stay here at Thorpe Park and the end of our videos from the opening of Hyperia. And what an awesome few days we've had. The stay here, the press event, and the opening day as well.
It's just been excellent. We have loved it.
Unfortunately, we won't be getting any more rides on Hyperia today. They did announce just that it isn't going to be opening today due to unforeseen circumstances, but these things do happen. It's a brand new ride, and you know, hopefully they'll be able to get Hyperia operational again soon. But of course, make sure you check out all of our different videos. We have the Rider Cam POV, the opening day, and of course our stay here, which has been wonderful as well. Thanks so much to Thorpe Park, of course, for inviting us to the media event. We really appreciate that, and thank you to all of you for joining us for the opening of this iconic coaster here in the UK. Hyperia, the UK's tallest and fastest, and we cannot wait to get more rides on there again soon. Coming up next on the channel, we're going back to Paulton's Park.
Oh, it feels like ages since we've been to Paulton's Park, and I love it so much. The theming is just excellent.
We've got the new rides to check out, Splash Lagoon, and lots of other changes, including some new things that are coming over in the future years that we're going to be talking about as well in the video. So stay tuned for that. But here from a lovely day at Thorpe Park, that leaves with one final thing to say. Get out there and keep on riding. Goodbye.